Good morning, LizzAnn, Craig, Nicole, Denise. Good morning, LizzAnn, Craig, Nicole, Denise. Morning, LizzAnn, Craig, Nicole.
Who's live?
That was my rookie
That
mistake.
was me. Oh, you did. That was me.
That's okay. We got to hear Traci twice.
That was me.
Rookie. I'm a rookie too. I had mine loud, blasting.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Lisa C. Good morning to you. Good morning, Lisa C. Good morning to you.
Oh, Land Shark, if it was you, you mighty loud from wherever you at.
It was me.
Oh, Casey, are you gonna use your Oreo creamer? MawMaw can have that.
Why, absolutely not. I'm not going to use that ever. They shouldn't have even made that.
I tried to tell you it looked nasty.
Oreo creamer.
Yeah, I mean, I like dipping. Like I said this last week, I said, I want to have control. I want to dip so much. Look, I want control over how much Oreo ends up in my coffee. Oh, there is.
Good morning, Louise. Good morning to you. Good morning, Louise. Good morning to you.
Sorry about that.
Denise said good morning. She loves you.
Good morning, Denise. Love you.
Hey, Denise.
Yes, everyone, I
Craig.
am feeling much better. Thank you for everyone's concern and their prayers when I wasn't feeling well. I am feeling much better.
Yes, Landshaw. Or no. Oreos are for dipping in hot coffee too, because I drink my coffee black.
Milk. Dipping Oreos in milk. Or in chocolate and then letting it get hard and putting them in the freezer and then eating them. Oh my gosh.
No, that's called a Sonic Blizzard. Thank you very
No.
much.
You eat them with chocolate, the hard chocolate on top. You dip them in melted chocolate and let them get hard and then freeze them. And then you just eat them by themselves. It is decadent.
Oh, Have you ever had, they call it Oreo crack.
Uh-huh.
It's where you take Oreos and, oh, what is it, Casey? It's Oreos, cream cheese, and whipped cream.
Oh, that can kill you.
I had some back when I was watching everything I ate, and I had a half of one, and when I tell you, it was so nasty.
Hi, Derek. And
Good morning, spiritual superheroes, and Derek too.
Yep.
Good morning, spiritual superheroes, and Derek too.
But yes, you guys, when you cut out right after you have any kind of weight loss surgery, even if it's not gastric, and then you take on way too much sugar all at once. You guys both know. We all three had that. So we all three know what a dumping syndrome feels like.
Oh, yeah. You have a terrible hot flash, a headache hits you, you get sick to your stomach, and you've got the sweats for an hour.
So
good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Good morning to Myra. Good morning to you. Yeah, that's not a fun experience at all.
Never.
Well, you guys, since Traci wasn't here, Traci, I had so much fun dressing up with my son and us doing Halloween, even though we didn't go out for Halloween, which we never do. But usually I don't get to be silly like I used to be silly because Kevin, it must have been because Kevin wasn't feeling good. He probably was glad I was not in the room with him. But I stayed in there a little while. But I think most of the fun I had was me and Casey. Well, there wasn't much dress up for me, but Casey helping him find the right, and what is it, Casey? What's the male?
It's like kabuki.
Kabuki, the male version of the geisha, but I did. It was like he said this brought back memories of me in his face because I always would do that. I always would do that.
That was fun. It looked like it was fun.
Oh, Derek said Mad Libs. I tell you what, that was so funny. That was so funny, them doing the Mad Libs, Derek. And then it was like Heather one time. I love Heather. You never know what's going to come out of Heather's mouth. And when she got to giggling that one time, and she wouldn't say what was on her, when she wouldn't say what was on her mind, I'm like, ooh, it was probably a good thing. But it was all in good fun. I hated having to go in there and just listen to it with the earbuds, but I had fun dressing up with them. That was his. I was a gangster. That was his costume from last year, where him and April. They
dressed up in the 20s.
Yeah, they did the 20s, dressed up like the 20s. She went and had her hair done to where they do the wave. And
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was so beautiful. She had on this stole like this.
It was a real mink.
It was a real mink. A real mink stole that she had. Well, it come? Was it Tyrone's grandmother's? Yes, which lived in, was it Chicago?
I think it was Tyrone's grandmother's. Yeah.
Yeah, she was from Chicago. The grandmother,
goodness.
and they made their money during the speakeasy days.
During the
My grandmother used to run illegal furs up in Ohio.
Well, see, that's why their house, when I was explaining how the house was, had this basement. There wasn't a basement. That when you get down there, it still had the bar set up and still had the outside door where people would come and go from the outside where they wouldn't be seen. So, yeah, his grandmother, when she passed, she left her grandson a lot of money.
Just for an FYI, Darlene, I sent you a private chat. Just so you know. And it's going to be a wonderful week, you guys. It's going to be a phenomenal week.
Sure.
No, it really is.
It is. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, so I'm getting my second of my 2 shots, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, you're getting a flu shot? Are you going to tell them that a stomach bug and a flu-like symptoms are 2 different things.
Yeah.
So, all right. You guys watch the chat for me real quick.
Oh, we got Darlene B. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you. Good morning, Darlene B. Good morning to you.
Casey,
good morning.
Go ahead.
Deutz Vlog, good morning to you. Good morning, Deutz Vlog. Good morning to you. That one's a hard one to even say.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
You are clicky today.
I know. Casey said, Mom, I don't even know how you typed on the laptop. I said, I don't know how I'm going to type on the keyboard anymore. And these keys are like raised up. And
like a real typewriter.
Wait, yeah. I mean, I was like, wait, these are weird. But no,
computer. Yeah.
It did not take long for me to be able to. I don't even look at my keys. And when I was on the when I did the laptop, I was constantly having to look down and find the keys. All right, we are going to invite somebody on to make an announcement. There we go.
Boom, chakalaka. I'm from the time of when I remember in advertising and entertaining. I can't stand dead space. Is that terrible? So I feel the need to jump in and make stupid noise. I apologize.
It's all right.
Usually there is no dead silence.
I know.
They're usually very yucky, yucky,
Okay, we bring this service announcement from NASCARman.
Good morning, Derek.
That hat is horrible, Derek. Take that hat off.
I like the beanie. Derek, are you froze or are you just messing with us?
He's messing with us.
Yep.
Derek.
We're freezing. You guys, do you guys see us?
I'm fine, but Derek even looks cold. Are you dead?
I heard them, but it was like cutting in and out. Derek.
Yeah.
Jump out and come back in. Okay, jump out. All right. What did I do?
I was looking at his eyes.
Okay, now we can
All right,
see
now
you.
at least you're in a different position.
My bad.
Okay, take off the hat. You look better without it.
I like that hat on him.
Okay.
Wait, why is he froze again? All right, let me try it again. Uh-oh. All right, come on.
Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you. Good morning to Sonia. Good morning to you.
Derek, refresh and come back. Derek, refresh and come back. Because you now we can't see you. Wait. Okay, we can't see you, Derek.
Your camera is not working.
No, it's probably the weather up
No,
there.
Oh, they've
Back
had
on.
weather, let me tell you.
Uh-oh, did you just sing to Sonia?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
See, Sonia, I'm behind. Sonia, I was telling my husband about you. I said, it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning. She has to get her kids up at 6 o'clock. And I have to tell her, Sonia, go to bed. Go to bed.
Mhm.
But that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We love having you here.
And it's a good thing that we have spiritual superhero. I was telling my
Mhm.
husband about superhero too. You guys, I know my husband is like, please, it's Saturday. I'm watching ball game. Yes, go get on your computer.
Yeah.
Or on Sunday.
I love you. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, see, Deb Kitty said that it is cold. Oh man, his internet is acting up today.
It's cold here.
So,
We had
Derek,
snow over the weekend.
go ahead and let me pull. All right, let me pull up Facebook. Well, go ahead and type in your announcement, Derek, and I'll let you announce your
what are you
business,
up to?
and it won't be my business to announce. Hi.
Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you. Good morning, Food Forest. Good morning to you.
Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. You guys, we're seeing so many new faces. I'm so excited.
Mm-hmm.
So excited.
That's about all that's left.
Denise, it must have been one of those nights because I thought I took my nighttime medicine and I didn't. And I just did not sleep good. But it also had a lot to do with my puppy, which everybody knows is not a small puppy.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to sleep face to face with me, so I had to tuck the blanket behind me to keep me on the bed and throw my arms around her and hold on to her. So then she snores and she breathes hard in my face. So I told Traci she would either be breathing at my neck, and we were steady all night, turning our heads around where we wouldn't be breathing in each other's face.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! So good, Sonia. All right, let me see.
Yay.
Derek, do you want
What's
to
the
talk to
public holiday today?
I thought that was next Monday is Veterans Day.
That's Veterans Day for us.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's me clacking again. Casey said people like to hear the clacking. Well, with Casey, it sounds like machine gun fire. Does it not, ladies? When he's
Yes, it does. When he's doing Porch Church, it's like. You're welcome, Food Forest, for the welcome. Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you. Good morning to Neville. Good morning to you.
Neville.
Oh,
Wait, see, it jumped. Oh, because I saw Neville. Where did Neville go? Oh, I see you. It jumped down some. So Neville, aren't you from Australia too? Or am I wrong? I'm trying to think.
It's Cup Day for them. Cup Day.
Oh. Why do they call it Cup Day?
Yeah, what is...
That silence again. And then
what does that mean? Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you. Good morning, Ramblin' Hick. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Oh, so you cold too up in there.
Look at what I got.
Good morning to Bob. Good morning to you. Good morning to Bob. Good morning to you.
Look at
Oh, you done cut Bob's hair off, and we were going to have a braid day.
Yep.
We were going to have a braid day.
Well, I could use a mop.
We're going to have a braid day. No, we didn't see Dusty Rose last night. Did she do her own? I like it, Dave. I was ready for you to do the little braid and the ponytail. You could pull off the ponytail.
Melbourne Cup Day. The winner gets a cup. It's horse racing, and it's silly.
But he does have hair on his lip. Look at that, Darlene. He's grown a mustache.
Oh.
But it's all white.
Well, my husband, he has all this, and his comes down to here, and it's all white.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that. I just don't like when he does the mutton chops. I told him one time, I said, you got to do something about the mutton chops. He said, what is that? I said, whatever that is. I mean, and I don't ever critique, because we don't critique each other, but he could have told me, look, if you do something about that, I'll do something about that, but well, since it's Cup Day,
Denise.
This is Cup Day. This is what this is what DebbieDoesSales sent to MawMaw. Somebody won it, and they sent it that MawMaw could have it. So if anybody knows who that is, that's Yoda. And we were going to get if Derek's internet wasn't acting up, we were going to get him to do the Yoda voice, because I understand he does it much better than I do.
Bye now.
We heard that, Debbie. We heard that, Debbie. Say bye now.
To it. So he wanted to go back in his room and do what he was doing. I called him out a minute ago and told him to come out. But he wanted to show you his hair this morning. So I said, now's a good time.
Yes.
He's so fun. Yeah, we trimmed that up yesterday.
And just, oh no, awful sandwich and smoothies. Ew. See, I don't want nobody to challenge me to anything food related.
I can't. There's certain things I just cannot eat anymore. You know that.
So we have 3 people in here.
There must be a real problem with the internet.
We have 3 people in here that are from Australia. Is anybody else from Australia? I know Sonia, Neville, and Superhero. That's what I call him, my superhero.
That's Mr. Joel.
Sonia, I don't mind my husband. He's always had the face hair, and I like that. Sometimes he has shaved it off, but most of the time he's always had the around here, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Sonia, you must still be young enough that you worry about shaving your legs, because I don't have that problem. But then I'm lucky that way. I never really had too much.
Do you know that after you go through the gastric bypass
Sonia.
processes, you lose your hair on your legs and you don't grow it back? I don't have any hair on my legs either.
I have some, but not a lot.
I have very, you can't see it. I don't have to shave except for when I find a really long one and I pluck it.
I do have to shave mine still.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Sonia, some things we can't tell our kids. Did you tell your kids that? Because my daughter didn't know until like a few Christmases ago that she looked like E.T. Because I was so sick that when she come out, you got to understand, she didn't weigh but a little over 7 pounds, but she was almost 22 inches long.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So she was sickly looking. It took a couple of weeks for her to get formula to stay down and all that. So she said, Mama, you thought I was ugly? I said, baby, you were unhealthy looking. I said, but you're beautiful. Okay, Derek.
He's not frozen yet.
No, he's not frozen.
Your turn, Derek.
Everybody see me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can see you. Derek, so do the Yoda voice. Even if you're
Do your Yoda.
we might not hear his Yoda. I swear that sounds like Mr. Pickles pitching a fit in the back.
No, that's my bird.
No, we can't, Derek. We can't.
It's sad.
We can't hear you, Derek. We want to kick internet.
Do or do not want that is the word.
Yes!
There we go.
Yes!
Yay!
Yeah, I told MawMaw, I said I'll keep Yoda in there with me. I said I'll keep Yoda in there with me.
That's for her to drink coffee out of.
She has. Oh, here's from Missouri. Oh, no.
Good morning, unindoctrinated minds. Good morning to you. Good morning, unindoctrinated minds. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
I know all you guys have to be cold because it's cold in the South. And when it gets cold in this part of Alabama, then it's cold everywhere. I just think it's cold everywhere.
I'm chilly.
Okay, Derek. So go ahead and make your announcement, even if they can't see your lips moving.
Well, guys, yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know that. Yeah, can you see me now?
You're coming and going, but we can hear you. Oh.
Can you hear me now?
You sound like a robot, but try it.
Anyone?
Try it. Go ahead and see if you. Derek. It's not. It sounds like a robot. What was that man's name? That he was like years ago. It was a show. He was just a face, and his voice always sounded like a robotic.
Good morning, angel of the Constitution, freedom. Good morning to you. Good morning, angel of the Constitution, freedom. Good morning to you. Good morning, Eli family, 1983. Good morning to you. Good morning, Eli family.
Now,
Good morning to you.
that's a couple of days. But
There we go.
better now.
Better now.
Yeah.
Now
All
say.
right. Yes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, max headroom. Yes, thank you. That is what I've been thinking when all of us will sound choppy and in and out. That is what I would always remember from either, I think, late 70s. Is that right? It was very late 70s.
Good morning, biology. Good morning to you. Good morning, biology. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven and Pat too. Good morning to Raven and Pat too. Good morning, R.I. Beauty. Good morning to you. Good morning, R.I. Beauty. Good morning to you. I feel like we're getting a raid.
No, these are the new people. And Eli Family 1983 says, "Hi, NASCAR man." So they know NASCAR
Good
man
morning,
too.
everybody.
Good morning. You know what? Everybody type in where you're at, so we know how cold you are. That's
how cold.
been the topic.
8 degrees. Oh, not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's darn cold. I can tell you that too.
All right, Dab Kitty's in northern New Hampshire. Eli's in Texas. Now look, some of Texas is cold and some's not. So are you in the cold Texas or not? Georgia's 41. Biology, see, we're close to Georgia. So I'm in Alabama. So like you couldn't tell. So let me see what the weather is here. All right. 48. Okay, Derek. Do you want me to just go ahead and give the announcement, Derek, about your auction tonight? Yes, it's 48, and the high is supposed to be 63, I think. So, yes, Alabama's cold. Yes.
Michigan is cold.
Oh, please. Minnesota's 31. Well, look,
Yeah.
we're
We're going to have some days this week that our high temperatures are going to be in the 30s, and that stinks.
But look, you guys are way up there. I know. See, 48's cold for Alabama.
Yeah.
And we're not even like Landshark. Landshark, where he lives, is kind of North Alabama. We're more on the Georgia line. We're like midway. Okay, 59 Fahrenheit. So see, 59 for you guys is kind of cool. Because, you know.
Blandshark said it's 46 there.
Wow, I would think where you're at and where I'm at would be a big difference. Let me mute and I'll tell Casey where.
I'm 54 degrees right here, and I'll tell you what, my feet are freezing. I'm going to have to go get socks on. I just went and got another fresh cup of coffee. Oh, needed it bad.
I have socks on. That's one of the first things I put on out of the shower this morning.
You guys, I did like the football player coaches. They cover their mouths so can't nobody read their lips when they're giving the play. So, yeah, I didn't want anybody to know where Landshark is. Well, see, he said it's Central Alabama, Birmingham. Dang, Landshark, I didn't have to cover my mouth and mute my phone. But
she's under her warmer blanket. I don't blame you.
We have to get out today. MawMaw has a doctor's appointment, and you guys, she has not even been out of her room since she got out of the hospital. Man. She's when the guy come over, the therapist, I forget his name, when he come over to do her therapy, and he come out, he said she cannot put weight on that leg yet. So he'll be. How
are you guys going to get her out of her room and to the doctor?
Casey will have to help her get in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. Take her to the front, help her to get in her scooter, which will take her to the car. We'll put her in the front seat where her leg will straight. It's still gonna be so painful for her for that knee. But she has been going from her bed to her chair, so at least her leg is getting some movement. So you guys just pray for her today, and
definitely.
But I am so blessed to see all of you guys new people here today, and I know Debbie is not going to get to be with us very long today, but
to do.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you these and nows. I'll do this one. You guys, I do want to say read out of a quick diary of private prayer. This is from 1940s, and for any of the new people, it's from the 40s. I think I said. Somebody sent it to Casey, my son, Porch Church Network, and then when he read through it, he gave it to me. But I love this. I'm not sure what the verse is, but Traci, you're gonna know. It says, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and give thee the strength of a willing spirit." Amen. You know what? I am going to Google that.
I was going to say, that sounds like if they're talking about the Holy Spirit, it's got to be like in the Gospels or after.
Or the Psalms. So
right? Yeah.
Google is great for this. All right. Yes. It is. All right. It is Psalms 51. It goes on, but let me see.
Psalms 51.
Yes. 10. Start in 10. Created me a clean heart. Yes. We won't go all the way through verse 19, but there. This has the these and thous, and I stumble over them. Casey is a better reader than I am. Not that, I mean, he has a better flow with his words. I stumble over mine.
My interpretation says, "A clean heart create for me, God. Renew within me a steadfast spirit. Do not drive me from your face, nor take from me your Holy Spirit. Restore to me the gladness of your salvation. Uphold me with a willing spirit. I will teach the wicked your ways. The sinners may return to you."
And that's good. That's good. Because I always want to try to keep, myself on track. And especially, meeting all of you new guys, and you guys coming here. A lot of you, this is the first time. It's your first time that you've come on here. And Traci's going to sing to you. If she's out, she's sick. When she's out, she is just very, very sick. And so, but this is basically how we do things. I know, Eli family, that's why I did not do a 700 sub giveaway. I'm going, are you almost at 800, Eli family? Or me? Because, sometimes I look at the numbers and sometimes I don't. I'm going to tell you guys, hey!
Good morning to Perla and Mystic Unigon. Good morning to Perla and Mystic Unigon.
You are almost up to 800, my friend. You're at 7:59. I just checked, but I haven't refreshed, so it might even be up from that. Everybody sub to everybody because we all need the support. And when you do, you're making new friends, even though they're not close to you or may not be selling something or creating content. It makes everybody feel loved.
It does. And go ahead. Go ahead.
Good morning, Judy's Handmade Creations. Good morning to you.
Hey, Judy.
Good morning, Judy's Handmade Creations. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judy. Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome
Carla.
to the channel.
Judy,
And-
what do you make that's handmade, girlfriend? I do a lot of handcrafting.
Well, you better hit her up.
Good
because
morning to Misha. Good morning to you. Good morning to Misha. Good morning to you.
Hey, Misha.
You better grab her up, Debbie, because
Why?
she makes a lot of things. I went to her channel and
I can't wait. I'm going to do
Yes.
that. I'm going to
yes.
add her in now.
And it's like Pat, you guys. Pat, oh my gosh, she could make a beautiful table decoration, for Christmas. And see, I've never been able to be good at decorating.
Now.
Mhm.
My mom was very good at that. My daughter Tiffany, when she had a house, she was always good at decorating for different for holidays. Very good at that. And she felt like she did not have any artistic ability about her. And I said, girl, do you think decorating is not an art form, to decorate a house a certain way? I said, I'm not good. Christmas, yes. I was good.
Jimmy, since Brantley has been born, Jimmy and Brantley have put up our tree every year. So now, Wright and I looked at each other this weekend and said, we're going to have to put up the tree ourselves this year. What? Oh, man.
So biology says that her and Pat, they collaborate together. So that's probably how I met you.
Good morning,
Hey,
LizzAnn.
everybody. It's Friday. Hey, it's happy birthday, Friday day. Crazy Friday that day, right? I mean, turn your clocks back 3 days.
Oh.
I'm here already. Where's your hats?
You can't see
So
them.
funny.
You're
late.
Turn the calendar back 3 days.
Turned your clock back 3. I feel like I turned my clock back 3 days without any sleep.
Liz, you're late. You're late for a very important date.
She's early. She's early. She's early.
Where are your hats? I don't understand.
Biology.
Turn back 3 days. Where are we? It's Friday, right?
Biology. Good thing she don't have her dog. She would have slung it right out of her lap right then. Please, Traci, don't spit on your keyboard.
I'm about to.
I have never seen LizzAnn wound up this tight. I love it.
I know this early.
Last night.
See,
You
I
have
didn't-
Drinking.
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
she's a
Yeah,
good total.
she
She
does
does.
some beautiful tablescapes and decorating and stuff like that. She does beautiful stuff.
Oh, please, Sonia, don't do that. And if you did, we wouldn't know it unless you told us.
I'm sorry, Sonia.
I didn't sleep either last night, Liz. I fought all night with my puppy doggy and forgot to take my medicine last night. So you guys. The other night, my husband said he had to sleep with his gun in our bed because he heard gunshots. I said, oh my gosh, across our neighbors? And he said, no, across the railroad tracks. And see,
Oh no.
sound travels, here, so he said they call it Kroger block, like, so by Kroger's, they have all kind of stuff happen over there. And I told somebody at Halloween.
Is that where the Walmart is, where they started a fire?
No, Walmart's another direction.
Oh, geez.
Kroger is right, like, over the railroad tracks from me. It takes literally, it takes longer for me to get from my kitchen kitchen into the car than it takes me to, travel over the bridge and Kroger's right at us. Used to, we didn't hear a lot of stuff because we had woods in front of our house, but now we have the city building, so it took down all the trees. But anyway, Liz, I don't know how I got from you acting like that to. I don't know how I got from you acting silly to guns. I just don't know.
Well, turn the clock back 3 days. Come on.
Then maybe that is
Good
it.
morning, Inspiration Blog TV. Good morning to you. Good morning, Inspiration Blog TV. Good morning to you.
When you
God
see
does.
them, go back 3 days,
And welcome.
you're yelling the sky is falling, and you start talking about guns. I can understand that.
Welcome. Well, we didn't. None of us slept last night. No. None of us slept good last night, so it has to be the weird
vibe on today.
Universe.
Yes, and you know
really.
what? I just slept through everything, I guess, and I didn't know he had the gun in the bed, or I would have not slept. I don't do that. I don't like them anywhere near me.
Yeah. Well, my grandson this morning, poor thing, my daughter hadn't changed the clocks on the kitchen, right? So they get him up at the usual time. They always get him up, and he's on his way to the dryer to see if Mom wants the shirt he asked for. He looks at the timer on the clock on the stove, and he says, "Oh no, I'm gonna be late to school."
Did you not do the clock?
She didn't turn the clock on the appliances. She didn't change them yet. She says, no, calm down. It's okay. The clock's an hour off.
Wait, do the computers all automatically?
Yes.
Computers and phones automatically usually.
Yeah, the phones do. And so she just hadn't taken the time to do it, and hadn't really thought about it, I guess, probably. And so he had swallowed his heart. Poor baby.
I bet.
Yeah,
all the clocks in my house reset except for 2.
I wasn't sure how to do the refrigerator. I don't have a smart refrigerator. I woke
him up for sure.
The
wasn't awake.
Look, when I look behind the computer, you guys are just supposed to know that I'm looking at my stove. So, yeah.
Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you. Good morning to Destiny. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Destiny.
baby.
Hey, Deb.
And you guys, please show some support and love to LizzAnn and Traci and Debbie.
Let me type something in the chat. That way you can get my 3 dots. Hang on.
Yeah,
Please do that.
Destiny, did you get a package?
So, show, because these ladies are always here, but, they have content and they do things on their shows. And if, you guys are just used to them being here, then, you're going to miss out on some of their content. I met Traci from, scrolling through YouTube and, there she is. Oh, how pretty. Good morning. Look how pretty.
Good morning, Destiny. You're beautiful.
Oh, girl.
Friday, where's your hat?
She's lost it.
Wait, Sonia, so you guys do your...
I have a scarf. 3 days. Oh, look at there. You got it. All right.
Wait, hold on. I might... What? I'll be right back.
So, all right, Veology. Yes, you guys. Inspiration. She was healed from cancer, and I did see her when she told when she was healed from cancer. So let me look and see.
I'm trying to close an unnecessary tab. Oh, there we go.
Her dad has open heart surgery a week ago. Now has another surgery this week. You know what? Then,
did I sing to Raven yet?
No.
Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning to Raven. Good morning to you. Good morning, Anna Mora and Mystic Days too. Good morning, Anna Mora and Mystic Days too.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Thank
everybody.
you for popping in and giving that thumbs up. You know what we're going to do though? Theology. Her dad's got to have another surgery. You are all my morning coffee. So you know what? Theology. While you're here, we're going to say a prayer. And then wait. And LizzAnn laughs.
Did you see what Misha said? She says, I
No.
love how Dad doesn't even question Liz. He's like, oh man, where's my hat?
You guys,
The fireman hat on, so I had to go get mine.
LizzAnn is
you.
wide
Thank you.
open.
It's
So
Friday Hat Day, everybody, come on.
you guys, Liz is on it. Yeah, so they do theirs back and forwards too.
They call it daylight savings like we do.
So, okay, so yes, so theology,
so
you
sorry.
needed the laughs this morning. Okay, you know what? But I'm gonna tell you, yes. We have a lot going on this week too. Me and MawMaw go to the doctor this morning, and then MawMaw goes again Wednesday. Then I have court Thursday. No, I haven't broken the law yet. So it's just
Give me
Yeah.
time. I will help you.
no, it was
I go to the doctor tomorrow. It's going to be a busy week this week.
so yes, I mean, yes, it's a busy week this week. And I asked Kevin last night, I said, why do I just feel a calm? I said, but I'm afraid that I'm calm, but that doesn't make sense because for 4 years I've been a mess and a wreck about lawyers and judges and doctors and all this stuff. I said, I've been a mess. And I said, now why am I all of a sudden have just this calm and don't feel nothing?
Calm before the storm, girlfriend.
Well, or sometimes a peace that God gives, and maybe
Or
you know.
exactly, you have to let go and let God. Don't forget that. Let go and let
I
God.
said, why in the world would I be nervous about not being nervous? So you guys,
I will make a suggestion, which you probably already know, but before you and your lawyers and everybody conglomerate, go to a private room and pray before you go to court.
yes, girl, I do that.
And if they don't pray with you, I would ask for an extension and get me new lawyers, but they should.
Yes,
You need that.
I do, and yes, I have to be there an hour early.
Destiny.
Thank you,
Did you get a
Theology.
package?
I have not gotten
The
yet.
Theology, she goes today for a week. Anytime she goes to the hospital today, she has to see her primary a week within 7 days. So then she goes to the surgeon. Well, the same one did my shoulder surgery. Did her opened her knee up and did her knee. So she goes to him tomorrow.
Good.
Yes. So instead of Tuesday and Wednesday, it's Monday and Tuesday. Aw.
Good morning, Snobby Picker. Good morning to you. Good morning, Snobby Picker. Good morning to you.
Good morning. And I heard, who gave your wife such the food challenge? Nobody. You guys, if you love me, do not send me a food challenge, because I promise you, I'm not going to do it. Because I can't gag and throw up and
Yeah. We all have medical things that prevent us from doing some things like that. So
Yeah.
What's the food challenge?
I don't know. I don't want to know, because I don't want to get sick.
We can't do it.
Yes. So you guys get Inspiration Vlog TV, because you know what? She has a lot to say, and she believes the same way we do.
Watch
She
later.
believes in the good Lord and the positive prayer.
Yes.
And you know what? I'm glad you come in here like I'm going to choose my words. I'm glad you come in here wide open, LizzAnn.
Firecracker.
And I guess that's what I'm going to need between now and Thursday. I'm going to need good vibes every day. So bring it, bring it, bring it.
You're in our
And
prayers,
then-
sweetheart. That's the best vibes of all.
And you guys share us out, share all of us out, and hit Shamrock Pixie up too, because she has a great channel. You know, everybody on here has a great channel, but they're always on with me. So I'm growing, and I want them to grow too, as well as let me. Cause I don't think Casey, he's up, but he's not up. So let me throw out the Porch Church Network.
Yeah, today's checkup day for my granddaughter. 2-hour drive, one direction. Also, Misha. I think it's Misha that had the 2-hour drive. Either Misha or Denise.
Denise had 2-hour drive.
Yeah, so that's what they're experiencing today. They don't leave for a little while yet, about an hour. But yeah,
They have to go all the way down by the Children's Hospital for that.
To the place. So he goes a little bit different route than I would have gone, but he gets there the same amount of time. So, and it's less traffic. So hey,
there you go.
And you guys show the Porch Church Network some love, because that is, if it were not for Porch Church Network, I wouldn't have the ministry I have, and wouldn't have met all you wonderful people. I mean, you know, that's how I've met all of you guys. It's because of him telling me, Mom, get on the computer, you know, put yourself out there. And here's his email, and he says anybody, you know, that wants to get in touch with him.
Here we go.
Thank you, Misty. Thank you. He always comes in here and throws me a thumbs up all the time. All the time. I appreciate you, Misty. Yeah, I'll see Anna Moore in there sometimes. I'll jump in there sometimes to see what Mystic's doing, and I'll see Anna Moore or Misha. Misha knows, and then we have the heck, I met a lot of people from off of Mystic's channel as well.
Did you see Misha's comment?
Do what?
Did you see Misha's comment? Does I love your shirt? Hee hee. Did you guys see my finish? Well, it's not completely finished, but
I see it's orange. I like that.
Says I'm not an airhead.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
I have to fix the pixie that's on it, but I printed this myself. Tommy came up with the wording, and I printed it.
Awesome.
Oh, is it something that Derek said?
No, Tommy did.
Now, what did Derek do? Derek said it's because of him. So, what did I miss? I'm scared now when I miss things. Oh, did you give her a food challenge?
Ah.
I don't do food challenges. I do good to eat. I do good to eat. Regular food. Unless you can tell me to mix up
Are you going to
honey bunches of O's and some kind of cereal, and I'll act like it's nasty, but I'll eat it. Oh, wait. Ooh, no.
It's because of NASCAR Man that you're on here, he said.
Yes. It was.
That's the reason I'm here.
It was Mothership Products that told me to get out of the shadows. And then Mama puts him in the corner. That don't make sense. And then NASCAR Man that kept the NASCAR man that kept telling me to be pretty much be more confident. I would put myself down so much, and he would tell me, stop that. He would actually do kind of a air hit. If he was in the room with it, he'd be popping me outside the head. And then one day, wifey got him, popped him upside the head. I said, and that's what he does to me. He's been air popping me in the head all this time. But yes. So we all kind of worked out our personalities, and somehow all.
I can't do this. I can't do a food challenge. I got dietary issues.
I know, Sonia. No. Mm-mm. No, and then they make their kids do it.
No.
Oh,
Really?
theology. Oh, you could challenge me, but I'll just say I concede. I concede. You win. You win.
Exactly.
Unless you, please don't challenge me to drink some
Inspiration.
coffee.
Peace of the Lord be with you as well. And I guess I'm sorry, I'm probably a little too rowdy this morning.
No, you're
You're
fine. We
fine.
needed some. We needed
I'm
some.
gonna go home and cry.
No, you're not.
I'm home.
See, unless you tell me to try that
She said she'll
nasty,
make sure it's not bad.
unless it's that nasty international whatever creamer. What did I say?
Bacon, 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 bacon done 3 ways. I'll do bacon challenge. I like bacon.
Please don't make me do bacon challenge because
Oh, that's
I don't like
right.
pork.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, have
Right.
you
You can give my challenge to Miss Tracy.
have
Yeah,
you
there you
guys
go.
seen people that wrap that will take they will infuse like a donut with bacon, and I'm like, ooh, that just sounds nasty. Oh no,
Thank you,
no,
Denise.
ice cream, mayonnaise, and Oreo last. Oh, that
Oh.
my son. If you just say mayonnaise, he's gonna be sick.
Ew.
But no, the creamer is Oreo creamer. No, I said that makes me give up my. What did I say? My Oh, I have to have control over my Oreo if it's in my coffee.
You gotta dip it in the coffee yourself.
Yeah, she has to
Yes.
control how much Oreo she gets in her coffee.
Now, I don't think I would want to dip bacon in mustard. Ooh,
No.
bacon and ketchup.
I just
I
like
eat
just
I just
ketchup.
imagine you eating it on a burger or something. I don't know. Ugh,
Bacon plain.
I
You
can't handle ketchup on my burger though.
When I was a kid, I couldn't do mayonnaise. Now I have this thing about ketchup. It's okay if I'm eating it, but afterward, if I smell it, it grosses me out. But I would come home hungry from school, and I loved loaf bread. You know, we call loaf bread, white bread, whatever. I would come home, and boy, I would do a ketchup sandwich. That sounds gross. Or a mustard and mustard sandwich with onion. I was weird. I know. Look at LizzAnn. I also love salami and onion and mustard. I love salami. I'm
Okay,
the
get
only
rid
one
of the
that
onion.
I like salami.
Eat salami.
I'm with you there. I like salami.
Pumpernickel bread.
Kate, see, and that's the thing. I can't eat the breads now.
Or
hardly.
why?
I like
Yeah, I have bread days where I can't eat bread. Days that bread just doesn't sit well in my stomach at all.
Yeah,
I'm
I like
trying to cut
salami
back on
with
carbs.
onion. You
Uh,
can have the onion.
You like the onion? No, you either. Okay, good.
No, I'm allergic to onion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Raw
you're
onion.
allergic? Oh my goodness, no! You
How
don't.
did we
no,
get to
no
crazy
onion.
food? You guys, let me find them. I had a bad eating day. When did I tell you, Tracy? Saturday?
Yes.
Yes, because yesterday I was hungry for everything.
The
I
stronger
did-
mustard used to
I
be
didn't
good.
even
can't
eat
mustard,
many of my, I like the French's onion out of the little canister, like the dried French onion, the dried onion thingies.
though. Oh yeah.
I eat them like potato chips, and they look
Yeah.
like if you guys ever use them, and once you know this, you can't unsee it. Some of them come out looking like zombie ears. Back when The Walking Dead first come out, and the guy would wear the zombie ears around his neck. Then I start eating the onions, and I'm like, wow, this really looks like a zombie ear.
I'm sorry, styling with Pat. Style with Pat.
See, I'm telling you, Pat, you're all the way in Singapore. I'm telling you. I think it's YouTube, because we're doing StreamYard, but YouTube has been doing some major changes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's messing up because
Yeah, I don't care for onions either. Ugh.
But no, them suckers are good. But no, I couldn't even eat them. I couldn't eat but 3 of them.
Makes my stomach look.
I couldn't eat but 3 of them the other day. Ritz crackers I usually can eat. No, the Ritz crackers I couldn't. You guys, I just went to bed without eating. I'm like, I just can't eat.
Mm.
You guys, I'm getting a lot of notifications on Facebook that I haven't from people I don't know. So now I got to see.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
If my computer has synced up different people to my Facebook account. I don't think it should. I don't think it should.
Shouldn't, but
I don't know.
Be careful what little things you press to say, okay, Tick.
You guys, I was trying to network the other night from my phone. From my phone. And I was getting so sleepy. And I would fall asleep, and then I had my earbuds in, and I heard Think Dragon say, Norgasaur, and I was like, and I jumped back, and I go, oh God, what'd I do? Because my finger would go to sleep touching something, and you can tie, if you're a mod, you got to be careful what you're touching on the phone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, what'd I do? Well, finally, YouTube said, you are out of subs. You are not allowed to subscribe to anybody for 5 hours. And I'm like, what was I doing, you guys? I exceeded whatever limit. And I ended up, they took some people from me. And I'm like, oh, I did something that flagged YouTube, and YouTube took people away. So I don't know what, and I'm like, okay, so if I am sleepy and I'm not going to do any networking from my phone, it doesn't work.
good.
Welcome
Go
back.
ahead.
Desiree Kingsley, good morning to you. Good morning, Desiree Kingsley. Good morning to you.
Girl,
Good
you've been
morning.
bombed today because you got a lot of new people today.
I did. Saturday was football time.
Oh.
Saturday was football time. And so I did.
Clickety, 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 click.
Well, no. Actually, I didn't do, from the bed I tried to do some networking, but I don't like to just network like that. I like to go to, like you're supposed to, go to and check the channels out.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you, I almost clicked one that did a very, very bad post on Think Dragons. And he was like, no, we don't do that. He said, I was originally from Mississippi, and there was a lot of racist stuff that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, no, we don't do that. He said, we don't, so yeah.
Did I sing to Perlini? I don't think I did. Good morning, Perlini. Good morning to you. Good morning, Perlini. Good morning to you. Pearl up, and I don't think I sang to Perlini.
I am writing down some prayer requests. Anybody, even with us being silly, if you have any prayer requests, you guys,
Eli family 1983 is sorry, I'm not typing, I'm hurting. So
Eli, yes, and Biology's dad, and then you guys, Deldon from. I think Destiny, you should know Deldon, don't you? From the reselling community.
Better with faces than names.
Okay, me too. But anyway, so anyway, yes, Deldon is having surgery today. I think I just got something that come across, Deldon Kruger. So you guys remember Deldon, and then also Biology and Brian Wydale. He's one of the people that come in the chat. He lost his mother. And then I had Awaken World written down. So Awaken World. Everybody's internet is going crazy. We had to up ours, and it wasn't good enough to do 100 because it was all right. Download
Good morning, Flippin' Crazy. Good morning to you. Good morning, Flippin' Crazy. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Lisa. Good morning. So Casey went back in, and it was I don't know, what is the more important, upload or download? The upload. Huh?
Upload, baby.
Yeah, so that was what was taken away from me once everybody got in, and it was pulling from me. But today, praise the Lord, you guys, I'm not having to jump out in and out. So
Yeah. You've stayed really good.
It's because we had to fix the internet, and I had to do a lot of...
Not only that, but right now Facebook is slow in some things and not in others, and YouTube is slow in some things and not others. So it's got to do with the areas in which you live. Like right now up in Rhode Island or Long Island where Derek is, it's nasty. He can't get anything to work.
Yeah, but why would it be that way in Australia, that way in Singapore, that way?
I can tell you, you have electronic or electromagnetic forces that go around the earth. That's normal because of our spinning and our gravitational pull. And right now we're going through I know this sounds so exaggerated, but it's not. The scientists have told us that we're going through a plasma. It's kind of a plasmatic field, and I don't know exactly what it's called, but it will affect us electronically on everything. So it happens where it'll hit in one spot and another, and they might even be polar opposites on the earth. For example, we've got Australia here, and something on the other side of the world could also be affected in the same area, in a sense, if you draw a rod through it. But it's an electromagnetic situation that's going on, and it's also with the sun. If the sun is generating any kind of small flares, we're going to have an electronic eruption partially. So we're fine, but it's that and the satellites.
I say it easier. It's YouTube.
Huh?
I said it's YouTube. All right. Eli said, "Is he the only male in here?" No, Eli. We have Neville. Neville is a male. Let me see. Here's Neville. And let me see.
Derek.
All right, let me see if Derek's still in. Landshark. Where's Landshark? I just passed
Craig.
him. We had Craig. All right, there was NASCAR man 3345. And we did have Craig. Let me go
Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you. Good morning, AJC Magic. Good morning to you.
Derek's still here.
All right, Mystic Days. He's a dude.
That's right.
I can't go back so far, but so far I can't find Craig. So anyway, Landshark Picker is a guy. So no, it's Christian Womanhood. On Tuesdays is art therapy, and we opened. We had Derek come on this morning.
It's Friday for everybody who really knows the truth.
Yeah, Fridays is Friday's hat day, but LizzAnn she did her clock up so many days.
Here's the thing.
We go back 3 calendar days, so I don't understand everybody else's problem with this.
I don't have a problem.
I just don't get it. I mean,
look, we need God knows I need happy and crazy this week. So we're gonna be happy and crazy all week, you guys.
Are you saying I'm happy and crazy? You might be right.
Well, you best not get too crazy now because you got that baby in your arms.
Well, I'm holding on to her real tight.
You guys don't get it. She goes back to the home in a half hour. Just don't tell her.
Debbie, it's the plasma thing. That's what's got me. It's the plasma thing.
We forgot the tinfoil on
That's
our head.
what I was just thinking, the tinfoil. We forgot the tinfoil.
Oh, hang on a minute. Let me see.
That's the real scientific fact I gave you guys. It's not a conspiracy thing. It's real science.
You know they have maps on the back of the highway signs that only they can see with special glasses?
Misha,
dear Lord.
Who?
Please.
Wait.
I
Who?
totally missed that.
Wait. Who's having surgery, Misha?
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Misha don't have. So it must be her puppy or her goat or
Until my girl gets
chicken.
her surgery.
Puppy.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Neville's run out
Yeah,
of
well, I
foil.
have plenty of foil, honey. I will send you some. I keep it in stock.
Okay. See, you guys, I wrote down foil because I have to get some foil today for real. I'm glad we got on that. Wrapping the foil. See, I always called it.
I'll bet you that come Friday that LizzAnn will have a foil hat on.
LizzAnn, let's do it. Let's do it.
Are we going to have to make hats out of foil to
Mhm.
see what the challenge is going to be?
Send you a package
Let's
of
do it
them,
on Friday.
Man, I better put that down.
Okay. Friday is going to be foil hat Friday.
Tinfoil hat.
Darlene.
Okay, buddy, you called it.
I have to head out.
Excuse me?
I have to head out. I am excited because I'm going to be on Tommy's channel here in a little bit.
Yes.
And Mr. Pickles, really? He's all excited. We have some awesome guests on today that I get to talk to, so I'm so happy.
Yay!
I have a question for you, Destiny.
Yes.
Will shirts like the one you're wearing be available for purchase at any time?
As
Stand up
like
and
our own
talk.
design or your design or
No, yours. The one you're wearing today.
yeah, I have the saying will be available.
Show us your shirt.
The style of the shirt will be different, but the saying on the shirt minus the fairy, of course, will be
Cool deal.
available.
I love it.
Okay.
Cool deal.
I just
What's
said
up, everybody?
bye. Love you.
Have a
Thank
good
you, Fran.
day.
Thanks for playing along with me. I appreciate it so much. At least I have somebody on my team.
Dwayne
And we're
just
doing
says
foil hats on Friday.
All right.
Dwayne just says dot.
Bye,
Good
everybody.
morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning to you.
Okay, Dwayne, it's Friday. You remember, we set our clocks back 3 days. So remember, it's Friday. You got a whole weekend ahead of you.
She's going to the home soon.
Good morning, Green Organic Love. Good morning to you.
Yeah.
Good morning, Green Organic Love. Good morning to you.
Good morning and welcome.
I was going to tell you,
Welcome.
Darlene, I have sheets of foil that are, I've got maybe 15, maybe 20 different colors of foil, and there's 6x8 sheets that are wax paper backed that you can use to make a hat with.
Oh, so it's that kind of foil you're talking about. No,
It's
we
a
got.
mini foil.
Oh, yes,
No,
I
no,
love
no.
that kind of foil.
You'll have to see this. I used to do
Yeah.
candy bar wrapping also for a living. So I would design wrappers and I sold them to a guy who had the program, and it's a long story. But anyway, I used to wrap a regular candy bar, Hershey bar, with this foil, overwrapped the regular wrapper, and then I put a decorative wrapper over the top. I did them personalized and I did them just generic. And they were fun. But those colored foil wrappers are pretty sturdy, but they're
Oh,
so
yeah.
fun. I will have to send you some foil to play with. You can use it on
Yes.
everything.
Because I love that kind of foil.
This is good, and it's sturdy. It's not the little weak stuff. You know.
It's just Camp Monday today. I'm sorry, Dwayne.
Oh, Dwayne.
Tracy, I apologize for cutting up in your singing. I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine.
Did
I
you
just
see
try to
that?
make sure I get it all in there.
Do you see
So
that, LizzAnn?
sometimes I just kind of.
Derek said that you think the aliens are coming to take you away.
No, they got you already.
Aha!
My Pete Carroll, have you know, is very natural.
They got Dwayne already. I mean, he's got the spaceship for his avatar. You know, I mean, what can I say? I mean,
Good
this
morning, Tisa Renee. Good morning to you. Good morning, Tisa Renee. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Tisa Renee.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome.
Now, you do know Dwayne is my little son from another mother's brother, right? And the reason he's got red hair and I got pink hair is because there's this family gene that got mixed up.
And he's my brother from another mother. And thank
there
goodness
you go.
we got different moms.
And he's my father, so we're in trouble. And Tracy says, I'm staying out of it.
You're always rebellious. That's what I love about you, Dwayne.
Tracy, is that a smile? Or are you crying, Tracy?
No, I'm biting my lip.
She says, I'm trying not to.
Never been accused of that.
Later.
I have never been accused of biting my lip. That's part of my problem.
Oh.
As long as you don't say a curse word, we fine.
I've been good. I've been doing good.
Because we are, what would you say? We are.
Family friendly.
Oh, wait.
Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you. Good morning, Leticia. Good morning to you.
Sonia.
Oh, girl.
Oh, I love that, Sonia.
Save us now.
They're coming to take me away. Ha ha hee ho ho.
Yeah.
Look, we needed some Monday morning silly because Tracy was sick and my husband was hurting last week and a month, but he finally went to the doctor and
how'd that go, by the way?
They said his spine was rigid, that you're supposed to have curve to it. So when he stepped in that manhole thing on the manhole lid and it flipped, which is not supposed to happen.
When did that happen?
About a month ago. And when it flipped and he caught himself from falling, he felt something twist. And so he's been hurting so bad. And so anyway, he
And they're coming to take me away, ha ha. They're coming to take me away.
Oh no. Okay, you guys. You better not give me a strike.
Hey, good morning to you.
Wow.
Debbie, don't you give me a strike, Debbie.
Good morning, Kim A. Good morning to you. Good morning, Kim A. Good morning to you.
Where's Kim?
Good
morning.
Yes, I am
Kim.
feeling better, Kim. Thank you.
Biology says she's running. I lost it. It went up.
Debbie's running amok.
She's got lots to get done before Wednesday. She'll be back on the road for a 5-hour drive back to Durham, North Carolina, to her dad. And the challenge will be posted on Friday, she said.
Yeah.
I love that song. I just couldn't help it.
I know. So Biology, I have you on the prayer list about your dad and your travels.
We're like,
yes, definitely.
And your travels.
Yes. Good deal.
Dwayne, I'm so impressed you knew the words to that song. I used to have it committed to memory, and then I lost it. The memory. I really did.
I have a cousin named Tisa, and I'd never heard that name before her. It's like watching Good Morning America laugh out loud. Wait now, Good Morning America had that ditzy blonde on it forever. What was her? Was it Kathy and Regis? Was that Good Morning America?
No, that wasn't Good Morning America. That was Kathy and Regis.
Oh. That show tells you about how much I knew of the Good Morning shows. But
it was probably both, Dwayne, but I don't remember because when I kind of crashed out in 18 and came back, part of those memories are gone.
Mine too. I tell you what. Oh, and LizzAnn, when you get your hat, did you just say, sir? When you get your hat, you better know that there's blood, sweat, tears, and
sorry.
I
Let me kiss
hot,
right
hot
there.
glued here, here, and here. I stuck all those fingers
Oh my
directly
goodness.
into hot glue.
I am
Why
so
I
sorry.
thought it was going to come off when I rubbed my hand on my pants, I don't know, but it was one of those things you're like, oh, it was
You rubbed
red
your
all the way
skin
down
out
to
a
here.
lot.
So your hat is some love, sweat. I even lost. Look, they can take my fingerprints, you guys, but guess what? Fingerprints ain't going to be there. Ain't going to be no fingerprint here. There ain't going to be no fingerprint here.
But you'll have blister juice.
What?
Sorry.
You'll have blister juice.
You'll have a little something to remember me by.
Blister juice. It's the liquid under the water blister. It's a blister juice. You got
I've
blister.
never heard it called that, but that sounds pretty cool.
No, well, Kevin did go and check in the, he checked in the first aid kit and got me some burn cream.
Good. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
No, look, that's how much I was into it.
Taking one for the team, huh?
Yes.
Or actually several.
Anytime you get a burn, if anybody ever gets a burn, go get yourself some really good quality, and I mean quality, lavender oil, and drop a drop on the burn, and all it'll do is turn red, and it won't even hurt.
Well,
I keep it in the kitchen.
Aloe vera works well.
Kind of klutz. Thank you, Dwayne.
Tracy's probably still not feeling good, Dwayne, because she had a very rough.
I'm wearing down a little bit, but I'm doing all right. I'm wearing down.
You said, Debbie.
Huh? I had a lobotomy.
He's right about that, you know. It's just, I don't know. Yeah,
oh my goodness. Say this real fast, Tracy.
Oh my goodness.
What? Perlini, Letitia, Kadena, Denise, Christina, Rena Green.
Hey,
good morning to y'all.
Oh my goodness.
That's like having another raid, ain't it?
Yeah.
If you had to sing those just off the real quick like you did before.
Oh. Alvin is having
Lynn.
with
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. And Denise was having a very bad weekend as well, you guys. Yes.
Well, you can also, if you don't want to get it for you, Lynn Perlini, if you want to use lavender, silverish, it's called silver cream that the EMTs use for burns, and you can still get it through your doctor.
Good morning, Matt Kimball. Good morning to you. Good morning, Matt Kimball. Good morning to you.
Hey, Matt.
Good morning, Matt.
You been painting lately?
Matt, you guys, Matt's my 500 sub winner, and I still haven't come up with the correct idea, but I haven't forgotten because he's so darn awesome, you guys. He's so awesome. He's such awesome sauce, and he is so talented, and I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated, Matt.
Don't be.
Yes, it is, Matt. Silver cream is the bomb.
Matt, I got to get the right idea up here for you because it's got to be awesome sauce. It's really, really, really got to be awesome sauce.
And Matt, whatever you do, don't encourage LizzAnn because she's going back to the home in about 5-10 minutes.
Let me come home to get my paints.
And Misha wants you to add Sweet Pippi to the prayer list, please. Her Sweet Pippi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who?
Misha asked if you could add her Sweet Pippi to the prayer list.
But I watched Matt the other day, and he was talking about if there was ever a perfect artist. Was it you talking about that? If there was ever a perfect artist out there. And, because art is something that speaks different to different people.
Yeah.
There, will never be perfect. I don't think will ever be a perfect artist, because I think people that does now, I know you're not supposed to tag certain things or do you just take your spray cans and do spray on buildings. There is some of the most beautiful art that has been done by taggers
Great
or
trains
what you,
and everything else.
and so I appreciate so much of it, that there was somebody I watched, and he was showing his, and I made it full screen, and I almost couldn't do LizzAnn's hat because I take my eyes away from all of his artwork. So, I put it on Facebook. I said, any that cannot get out, but you would love to go to an art exhibit, just make this full screen and watch this.
Yeah.
And that's what, oh man, the art.
Good morning, Anamora.
Do what?
Good morning, Anamora.
All cause comes from within, a blessing from God.
I sang to Anamora already.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't hear it, so that's why I said hello.
I think that might have been when you stepped away. But yeah,
whenever they knock on your door, Debbie.
I have my door locked.
Matt is so well rounded. He does.
My friend, I wanted you to come with me.
Look, you guys just have Sonia laughing at us, and then the computer's wanting to act crazy, and I said the computer was doing good, and I shut everything down.
Mm-hmm.
I have to go let the darn big dog.
Tracy and Darlene don't know, but I gave them their addresses too.
Uh-oh.
Good morning, Melda and Amra, baby family. Good morning to you. Good morning, Melda and Amra, baby family. Good morning to you.
Hi, Melda. Hi. You guys, there are such great family shows out there. You guys need to pick these people up. And Traci writes down everybody she sings to. Everybody that she sings to, she writes down.
I write you right down.
And I am looking forward to.
Sometimes she gets writer's cramp.
Let me find out when these doctor's appointments are.
Melda, I just showed you some love.
Well, Letitia, I hope you're not going to the grocery store hungry. Eat a little something before you go shopping. Otherwise, if you're like me, your cart's going to be overfull.
Oh, yeah.
Jump in the cart. They just jump in the cart. I don't know how they got there, but they got there. Ooh.
Hey, okay.
Do what?
I showed some love to Melda and Amra baby family.
Yes. You guys, I went to unmute myself and took myself right out of the stream. I'm telling you guys, uh-oh.
She's writing your name down. No, I don't work for the government. Nope. It really is because I have such a crummy memory. That way I can quick flip back a couple of lines to make sure that I did sing to you. That's why sometimes if somebody comes in and I don't sing to you and all of a sudden I realize I'm like, oh, I didn't sing to that person, then I do. That's why.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how much
sure I get everybody.
That's how much you guys all mean to her, that you come in and that's what she does.
Yep, I want to make sure that everybody gets sung to.
You're good. You're really
including
good.
Dwayne, even if he picks on me.
I don't know which one of us you talk, Sonia. I don't know which one of us, because it's kind of all of us. This morning, all of us.
Yeah, I think we all lost it a bit.
Uh-oh. Neville says you were Santa. Oh, she's writing down who's been naughty and not. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, LizzAnn and Debbie. You guys Get nothing from Santa.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake.
Dwayne, chunk of coal's all I got to say.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I got Santa's charge card, so I'm safe.
Did we do this one?
Come on, bud.
Gave you the one that's not any good
No.
anymore. You just don't know it yet.
Good morning, Vibes with Cola. Good morning to you. Good morning, Vibes with Cola. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning.
You guys, when I get back today from taking me and MawMaw going to the doctor, I've got to double check everybody. Because there was people they take the subs away, like my regular peoples.
Yeah, I was checking for my subs, and I knew I had subbed to them, and then I wasn't subbed. And I thought, what the heck?
Yeah, that does happen. You have to. I kind of try to check every time I watch somebody's video. I make sure that I'm still subbed, the bell still rang, all that stuff, because
I know
all of a sudden you'll be somebody that you watch all the time. There was a couple that they took me, unsubbed me from, that I watch all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
pressed that button hard when I pressed it.
Yeah. Kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
That's right.
MawMaw can't wait on that foot yet, like on her knee, the side with the knee, so she basically can, from the bed to the chair. She has not been able to come out of her room. I'll say that, without saying too much, make MawMaw feel bad. She's not able yet to come from the bedroom out, yet. So she does have to go to the doctor. You guys pray for MawMaw. MawMaw is Xshydovex. I took down everything to any kind of link. But anyway, she has a doctor's appointment. It's going to be kind of tough getting her from her bedroom to the car with her pain level. So you guys just, all of you, MawMaw, and those of you that don't know MawMaw, just say a prayer. Say everybody's MawMaw, because she is everybody's MawMaw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yet she let me know one time, well, I'm not getting any subs. Okay, lady, jump back a little bit now. I mean, now MawMaw's fussing at me about me growing and her not getting any subs. So I'm about to have to pull up my YouTube. So I make sure.
You better make sure she's on the list.
I'm pulling up my YouTube so I can. I don't want to make no noise though. Okay, that's. Let me make sure I copy and paste this correctly. Yes. Well, no.
Yeah, exactly, Lisa. That's what's been happening to me. I've been unsubbed to some that I watch all the time.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't seem to get notifications until sometimes the show's over and they were live 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Dwayne, will you throw MawMaw's link out there real quick? Because Dwayne knows he loves MawMaw. They go back and forth with each other, but sometimes I have to put both of them in timeout. This morning I felt terrible. I told Traci my coffee didn't taste good, and when my coffee doesn't taste good, something is wrong. And so I took Benadryl, an allergy medicine, and now I got sniffles. At least it's not. You guys, check everybody out. We all try to start our day out with singing and Thanksgiving and silly, because there's too much
Drama.
Well, not drama, but sadness. There's so much sadness and nervousness and look, I have it all. Anxieties, Casey, I can
Thank you, Matt, for putting MawMaw's link out there. Matt just dropped MawMaw's link. So if anybody doesn't have MawMaw, please pick her up.
Thank you, Matt. See, MawMaw's Matt's MawMaw too now. So we all are family. Once you come here, you're family, and when you come back, you're still family.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not notified or if I don't come on, I'm going to tell you. Debbie will do it, LizzAnn will do it, or Traci will do it, or we've had, when was it I wasn't here, and you and MawMaw was in the hospital, you and Sandi.
We went on JustSandi's channel, yep.
And I was able to come on from the hospital. I still haven't watched that. I was able to, my phone worked from the hospital, so I came in and turned it on MawMaw. I told her when she's in the hospital gown, they went to help her to get up to walk out, to make her walk a few steps. I said, MawMaw, I said, I'm going to show your butt on YouTube. Because I was sitting behind her. She said, you hot. They said, we're going to help you with your dignity. They got her a gown to go behind her. I said, too late now. What's on YouTube stays on YouTube. I really didn't. But you guys, I'm going to tell you guys, it was rough. I told my sister, I told her last night on, night before last, I talked with her on FaceTime, oldest sister. But I was talking about, I said, your children hurting is one thing when you have to watch them hurt and there's nothing you can do about it when doctors are whatever they're having to do.
Not a lap dog.
So bad when MawMaw, when they had to take the fluid off MawMaw's knee, and her knee was already up the size of a cantaloupe.
That does not feel good.
That was awful. I got behind her, my sister-in-law on one side, consoling her. I got on the other side, consoling her and praying for her while they was doing it. Guys, I done told this one time, I'll tell you again, because today's Silly Monday, telling MawMaw's business. I was praying for you, and I was steady patting, and I was praying for her, and it was awful. MawMaw done broke out in sweat. She was hurting so bad, trying to get together, and she was crying. And I was patting, and somewhere during all that patting and praying, I said, oh God, that is not her arm I'm patting, that is her boobie. And I moved my hand and started patting her arm. So when everything was over, I was still by her face, and I'm like, MawMaw, I am so sorry. While I was praying, it was your boobie I was patting. I thought it was your arm, and she just bust out laughing. My sister-in-law went from crying, laughing. The doctor went to laughing, and he said, well, if everybody can laugh, something like that. He said, then that is a blessing indeed. And I said, I'm so sorry, MawMaw. I just was like, oh, that is not her arm. So it was terrible, you guys.
It was an oops moment.
Yes, but I mean, the pain level she was in was terrible.
Yeah.
And so for her to be able to give me her cup, I'll say, no, I'll bring it to you. And she'll say, no, she'll say, let me try to walk. So she'll bring something to the door. And that's a big thing. But I have kept her with Cheetos and her morning coffee and her toast. And she says I've taken very good care of her.
Darlene, there's a what they call a transport chair that you can pick up. Not as much, it doesn't cost as much as a wheelchair, and doesn't weigh nearly as much as a wheelchair. You might be able to get at Walgreens on sale and with a discount. And sometimes they run a $50 off thing in their little coupon book. And sometimes they also run it on sale. And if you do the sale and the coupon book at the same time, you can get it for like $120. They're about, I think they're about $150, $170, something like that. But I had gotten one for my mother.
And you said it's a what? Because
It's called
a transport chair.
It's not a wheel. It's a wheelchair, but it doesn't have the big wheels on it. They can't propel themselves. You have to push them. Somebody has to push them.
I got you.
But it does make it a lot lighter.
Yes,
a
lot lighter, and it folds up, and you can put it in your trunk.
Yeah, and see, she's got.
And it makes transporting them a lot better, a lot easier. I would say easier. Yeah, for the most part.
Oh, let me mute this. This is my hubby.
Okay. It sure helps with my mom.
Those chairs do make a big difference sometimes, Liz, because they are a lot lighter. Dwayne has one in his garage from his grandma.
It sure helped with my mother. Whenever she passed, one of the ladies at church ended up with a broken ankle that had to be bolted together and everything. And so she couldn't be on it at all. So she we let her use it. And then about the time she was done with it, there was another little girl. I say little girl, she's an adult, but she had spina bifida. I'll get it out right in a minute.
Yeah.
And she cannot walk great distances, so that when she goes with her family places, it's hard for her to keep up. So her mother was telling me that they were having a hard time, and did I have any idea about where they could get one of those deals? I said, well, when I think this other lady's finished with it, whenever she's finished with it, you can have it. You don't have to go buy one. Just take that one and use it. My mother would be thrilled to know that this young lady is using it because she was
See, Misha said her internet's in and out. See, mine is too now. I'm telling you, I really think it's YouTube because
mine's perfectly fine. It must be the foil that I've got up under here, you know.
All right, let me take Kevin some of these coffee discs out there. I'll be right back.
Okay, babe. But yeah, otherwise I don't have it anymore. Of course, it weighs a few pounds, but it's not like a regular wheelchair.
Right, it's not like a regular wheelchair at all, so it's much
it's manageable.
less heavy.
Right, it's more manageable. You know, I realize that we all have lifting limitations for whatever reason, and it still might be too much, but it might be easier to maneuver her than the other things. They might be able to rent one.
Yeah.
If they for the day, when we went to my daughter's up in West Virginia, my son-in-law decided
Thank you, Michelle.
that we could go to Washington, D.C. as a day trip. Now, they live in North Central. They live in North Central West Virginia. Okay. And Washington, D.C. is not just a hop, skip, and jump away. But my son-in-law had made up his mind that we could get there in 3 hours. He wasn't banking on my mother being with us because at the time she was doing well and could get around. She still had trouble with her knees and everything, but she wasn't limited. Around here it wasn't a big deal, but for that kind of thing, she needed something. But so we went to the Hawk and Owl cafe there, which we didn't know was a big, important, popular place at the time. I had no idea. None of us did. But we're sitting there eating, and she says, "I wonder if I can rent a wheelchair somewhere." And I said, "Mom, you think they're gonna let us rent a wheelchair? We're from out of town. We could hop in the car and take it with us, and they'd never." And she says, "Well, I don't know." So she says, "I'm going to ask the waitress." So she did, and the waitress, "Yeah, well, there's a pharmacy right around the corner, and they have those things to rent. Maybe, she says, check it out." And sure enough, they let us rent it for the day.
That was awesome.
It's a regular wheelchair for the day, which enabled all of us to have a very pleasant day because MawMaw, or my mother, wasn't holding up everybody, making everybody slow down and wait for her to keep up.
Right.
Been able to see nearly as much stuff as we got to see. But,
Right. And
she
I
was
feel that
thrilled.
way sometimes, like when I'm walking with Ryan and I'm trying to walk to get some exercise, he walks like he's at work, and I'm like, you have to slow down. But if we're in a big crowd or somewhere, like we go down to like downtown to a festival or something, then I always use the wheelchair because I'm just always so afraid of somebody stepping on my bad foot or knocking me in the bad leg. And I just can't take it.
Trip and fall in a crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So so that wheelchair made all the difference in the world for my mom. It all of it. Like I said, it was the best.
It's something that you don't always want to like. I don't like to have to use a wheelchair. I don't like to have to use my rolling walker, but I'd rather use the rolling walker over the wheelchair.
Correct.
But when I need the wheelchair, I need the wheelchair.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's what she had decided. You know, this would be a lot more pleasant if I do this.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's just it. But then you get some people are still very rude and mean and cruel. I know that's not a shock to anybody. I mean, even in the grocery store, when I use the electric carts in the grocery store, I get people giving me all kind of looks. And I have my cane. I mean, I use a cane all the time. So I have my cane in the cart with me. And Brian and I are going through the store together. And we drive one in front of the other. We don't drive taking up the whole aisle, you know. People say and do the rudest things, and I can let it roll off my back because whatever. It doesn't bother me, but it makes my husband so mad. He wants to say something, and I'm like, just don't say anything. They just don't understand. They don't understand.
Yeah, they don't have a clue. Yeah. And it's one of those things that if it were up to you, you would rather not have to use that.
Absolutely.
An opportunity to walk just like anybody else right through and get what you need and come on out and, and go on home just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's why they have those things for those situations, and people shouldn't begrudge others for using them.
Well, and then the Meijer store, the crazy thing that they did with theirs lately just cracks me up. They put these big, tall, long flags on the front of the basket. So when you want to go, so when you want to go down like the meat aisle, and the meat aisle has all the flags sticking out into the aisle, you know, for the meat prices. And you go down there and that flag starts banging all those signs, and I'm like, dang it. Because Ryan's not good at picking out meat. I got to pick out the meat.
It's like, we know where you are.
Yeah. We hear you coming. Crazy woman.
It's like, run. Get in front of me and that's what happens. Talk to me like that.
But it's funny how people will, like, seriously, will rush to cut in front of you and cut you off and then slow down or stop to look at something in the aisle. And it's like, you could have just let me get through past you and then you could stop and look at your thing. No, you have to rush around me and then stop in front of me, so I have to go around you.
Yeah, and hope that the brakes work.
Right.
Well, and not only that, but you know what really gets me? It's the ones that talk on their freaking phone.
Yeah.
And go 5 seconds an hour. I mean, they don't drive. They just sit there and kind of like creep. And they're on their phone. Or they'll go and they'll get in line, and then they'll be on their phone in the cart that is powered, and they haven't even taken their stuff out or done any of that. And it's like, you know, you have people behind you. Do you care?
Yeah, there are some people that are not considerate. That's true on both sides of the cart.
Yep.
Right.
But I don't think Tracy's one of them.
No.
We put, Ryan does, that's why we go together. Ryan puts all the stuff in the cart. He drives the cart. I drive the little motorized cart. And a lot of times when we go to the checkout line, I will go park the go-kart and then walk over with my cane to the lane he's in. But yeah, it's funny how people are. I don't talk on my phone in the store anyway. If somebody calls me and I'm at the store, I'm like, I'm at the store, I'll call you back. Because it's just already with being home alone a lot, it's already too much chaos being in the store.
Yeah.
And then had someone talking in my ear, no.
Unless you need the information from that person.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Exactly.
like, hey, I'm here. There's 4 different ones. Which one is it? They're all blue.
Right.
There's a time and place for everything, and talking with a friend on the phone when you're shopping is not the time nor the place. You got that when you go home. And the bad part about it is that I will give somebody the evil eye if they're in my way and they're blocking the whole freaking aisle and just sitting there chatting on their phone. And if they give me a dirty look as I go by, I'd say, courtesy is a thing that God gave you in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Use it, not your phone. And I'll walk away.
People look at me if I have on. I'm sure if I have on my makeup or I'm having one of those where I'm really you're really high. You're not at your lows, but you're manic. Like somebody came in manic.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll look at you like nothing's wrong. What they don't realize is that you're happy, with the people you're with. And when I go in my Kroger store, I got my girls in there, and I hug this one and hug that one, and they work. The ones, one of them pats my. I won't lie, she sneaks up on me and pats my butt and giggles and runs away, and so people would think, well, I don't know why she's not working. She looks fine. Well, there's sometimes, you guys, I can barely get around my Kroger store and just keep praying, Lord, let me just get home. If I could just get, I will be hurting so bad. And
bye, Pat. Bye, Pat.
Oh.
Good night, Pat.
Good night, Pat.
Bye, Pat. Love you.
Oh, wow, you're right, Matt. They just fired their CEO. What for?
Oh, my goodness.
But, I've been so tired of what doctors think that I go in without makeup. I'm not taking this makeup off today because you know what? I don't feel good and my back still hurts. But they can write down all they want. Patient looks fine today. Nothing wrong with patient today. Well, you know what? Makeup don't cover crazy all the time. So sometimes I might have my face on, but I'll still
doesn't cover pain either.
No.
Darlene, I'm still fighting a battle with the ambulance company from when I died in 2018. I have done everything I need to do. Good Lord willing, I'll get the right decision on this appeal. But here's what happened. They turned around and said it was not necessary. When I got to the hospital, they said I looked good. They ran some tests on me knowing I was gastric because that's where I had the stuff done. Had they not found it at the exact moment when they did, I would have not survived the CPR because I've been in there for 6 hours getting saline solution to bring up my sodium level before I had the seizure. The problem is if I'd have went into the hospital by myself and looked perfectly fine, even though I was not in my right mind, they'd have never known the difference. I'd have died in the waiting room to get admitted. So I'm fighting that, and if I have to, I'm fighting it clear to the U.S. court. The point being, it's not the $1,400 for the transport. The idea is that, by God, don't tell me when something's not necessary, people. My husband did exactly what he was supposed to do. And that's another whole story. But pray, anybody that wants to say a nice prayer for me about winning that case, I'd sure appreciate it. It's been back and forth because our city is out of money because they screwed away. But the fire department has been absolutely jerks about it. And they wanted me to bring in all my medical records to prove it so they didn't go after me for it. And no. And I already called the collection agency. They're not even going to list it on my collections because of this. So it's like I've got all the proof, but everybody's taking their darn time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, AJ Magic TV. Thank you for coming this morning.
Is there a statute of limitations?
I smell MawMaw's toast. Let me take MawMaw her toast.
If you're right, you know it, fight it. Don't let anybody else win it. It's bull.
Yeah.
If everybody didn't fight for what was right, we would have a problem. And it's just like we were just talking about people talking on their phones. How rude is it to the cashier when you're on your phone and you're sitting there laughing and everybody's behind you waiting and the cashier can't do anything with you? How rude. I've even said, please hang up or pay the cashier and talk to your friend on your way out, because we're all waiting and she's trying to be nice to you and she has to, but I don't, because I'm a customer.
Yeah.
You know, it's common sense. What happened to common sense? I know it's at the home, right? Only people with common sense live in the home. Got it.
Well,
I know.
Everywhere, not just the grocery store, not just at the convenience store, not just at the big box stores. It's everywhere. In the drive-through, at the stoplight. Everywhere, people are not paying attention because of their stupid phones.
Yeah. What would they do without their phones? Do you realize how many people would burn?
Good morning, Let's Stream Games. Good morning to you. Good morning, Let's Stream Games. Good morning to you.
Hey, Let's Stream Games. Welcome.
My mouth shut.
Welcome. But yeah, Matt.
AJC Magic TV is leaving.
Matt, I will go if I have to ask for donations. I will get there and fight it. I will not give up. And I will bring the media in so quick it'll make their head swims. Here's the thing, guys. I used to do stringer video. Excuse me, I'm choking on my candy. I used to do video streaming or video stringer work for 4 major networks when there was fires up in Oregon. I know how to get into all the major networks and get a hold of the right people to make a bad story out of this, especially since Medicare is on the line right now for the elections. All I got to do is go to Cornyn's office and say, we got a problem here, and I'm going to do this if you don't do that. It'll get solved. There's no problem. I'll get somebody to solve it and let them take the credit, because I don't care. Point is that I'm not going to stand back and let anybody hurt me or my family or my friends. And it goes in order.
When does your case come up?
I don't know. I got a hold of Medicare, and they said, well, you've already filed one appeal. You've got to now file with the judge. Interesting, because that's not what the lawyers told us to do. So, and I had free lawyers. So went ahead and filed it with the judge, and it's going against a judge who gets to make the determination without anybody there, because I didn't ask for a trial, because most of the time he'll read the information and then correct it. If he doesn't, and he doesn't approve it, my next filing will be into a federal court. And after that, it'll be to the U.S. District Court. And then after that, it'll be to the Supreme Court. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to go for it. And I've got the financial backing if I need it. And I've also got the, if I absolutely need it. And then I've also got, what was I going to say?
Traci, did you sing to Let's Stream Games? Okay.
Anyway, it's coming up. They won't tell me. They have 90 days to respond, which their time will be coming up by the end of December.
Whoa.
Yeah, and it was April 18th, April 12th, 2018. And this is what we're going through for $1,443, y'all. This is goofy. I have spent 17 hours minimum with a legal assistant and with a pro Medicare lady that does it that's what she does, helps people fight their problems. So it's coming around, and I'm just, boy, I was going to make a big deal out of it if it happened.
Well, so many people will not pursue something like that for that amount of money because they feel like it's going to cost them more in the long run.
Not if you do your homework.
Sometimes it's the principle of the thing.
Yep. I'm gonna fight it no matter what it takes, but I haven't had to pay a dime for legal yet.
That's
so
good.
I'm just fighting it. Administrative judge, thank you, Myra. That's exactly right.
You know, Matt,
I gotta take this a minute.
You talking to Let's Stream Games. That is what I have enjoyed about getting out there, and I know it doesn't have to do about wellness and insurance and everything, but getting out there and doing networking. And that sounds like a very sophisticated term for really getting out there and meeting a whole different group of people. You know, just like if you were just a gamer if that's the genre that you wanted to stay in. But you do so much. You're an artist. You can do. I watched you with the game that you made, and I sit there for a long time. But like on my phone, it doesn't do as well trying to type things in. So I listen with earbuds. But you have to go out and try to find different people. And there's like artists, and there's people that are crafters. Then I love the people that garden. And there's a lot of family oriented people that I found this weekend. One woman I found, I don't even know how I found her. I think I was looking for the friend mail. I think it was. I wanted to do a cute little thumbnail for friend mail and for Debbie's friend mail announcement.
Thank you.
So I must have clicked on something, and all of a sudden I come across this woman's page. She was a crafter. And I'm like, oh, wow, how did I come across her page? And I sat there and watched it.
Yeah.
And, I commented. I subscribed and commented. And it was 2017, And I told her, I said, well, I don't know how I come across your video, but I sure have enjoyed watching you. And I even went back to one of her updated ones. Yes, thank you, Denise. And I went to an updated stream of hers. So she's still doing it. She changed her layout and everything, but I commented again on it. And I think that's where somebody else came this morning that's family oriented, and it's people like scrapbook and do crafting and one person likes coloring books and showed all of her different coloring books. And I'm like,
Tracy?
so yeah, networking is sometimes, take a day that you can. Yeah. What, Debbie?
What's up, Tracy?
I brought it.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
just
it.
wearing down, and I'm getting ready to take a break before Porch Church, but
Okay, all right. Are we having Porch Church today?
I did get a notification on Facebook that
See-
Porch Church.
That we will be doing it?
Yes.
Okay, good. At 11 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay. Tracy will jump off because she does what
Gotta
she
have my
does.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you at church.
Wrapped up a little bit too.
Love you all.
Tracy.
We love you,
you
dear.
I'll see you at church next door.
I'll try to behave next time, Tracy. I'll try to behave and not talk over you. I'm so sorry I've been doing that today.
You're fine, Liz. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
Before you leave, sing to Geanna.
Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you. Good morning, Geanna. Good morning to you.
Well,
She just looked like she was wearing down bad.
For a reason.
Yeah.
Those are the people.
she looked like she was about to fall over.
Thank you, spiritual superhero.
Hi, Joel again.
Yes.
So now, okay, yeah. So Matt says he checks out different content now, and we love you too, Geanna. You're in here.
Yes.
So yeah, we've all been, brought together for a reason, because for 3 years I wasn't doing anything. I felt like I lost my work family. All of them called me mom. They were all my kids' age. Neville, Neville, you have arthritis, isn't that correct? Mine right now, thank God, is not hurting today. And, but I haven't been using them much either, as far as doing my art stuff. And MawMaw, one of her knuckles is, it's just awful. But she was making started doing wrap jewelry.
Yeah.
So, she started using that with the twisting motion and all that kind of stuff. And so I told her, I said, that's arthritis, and you're going to have to not use your hands for a while and let the inflammation go out. But with all of the antibiotics and anti-inflammatories that they had her on, I'm sure that went down.
Mhm.
But yeah, we all, Geanna does jewelry, and we all just have different things that we do, but we're different. Um, you know, even if we're not doing anything creative like that, we're different personalities.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, a
And
little.
and that's not, you know, a bad.
I don't
And
know about
that's
you, but I think I'm the only normal one here.
It's good to think crazy. We love you, LizzAnn.
Oh, I feel so special.
And
so.
you know, nurse want to make you better.
I'm coming to pick you up, Tracy. I'm not Tracy. Debbie.
Uh-huh. And guess what?
Or they're going to pick you up and bring you to the place where I stay.
Honey, I know that because I talked to nurse want to make you better. And she said LizzAnn is going to be fine. And if you want to come and play with her and join her in our pottery classes or our basket weaving, you're always welcome. And I told nurse want to make you better. I would be more than happy to do that someday in the near future when I was ready.
Just don't let them trick you into putting on the white coat backwards.
Misha?
No, I know better than
I
that.
saw some people they did that to them, and I felt so bad.
Misha,
Yeah, I know,
I
but-
wrote down what I said and didn't even realize I said it until you said it'd make a good shirt. So yeah, I'm gonna do a shirt that says "Makeup don't cover crazy" and wear it to the doctor
Yes.
one day.
I
I'm
agree
gonna
with
wear it to the doctor.
Awesome.
Or better
Are
yet,
the ones that help us
I
grow
may look good
spiritually.
on the inside, but I am crappy on the inside. I may look good on the outside, but I feel crappy on the inside.
You are so true. You are so true because I've had to. I have been reworked.
What in the world?
I'm going to address somebody else. Then I'm going to address you, Mothership.
I love you, Dwayne. Mwah.
I love
I'm
Dwayne.
sorry.
But
Look,
yes, if
superhero is very serious, and he's got a very good point.
yeah, because I told somebody somebody last night that I said it was on Facebook. They said that they've had to redo some things. They didn't quite put it that way. I said, well, God has remolded me a couple of times, and it is a hard thing sometimes when we are being remolded by the big guy up there. And it's not always an easy process, and things hurt. People that might be in your life one day and then they're not in your life again, and you feel like, oh my goodness, could I have done something better? Could I have done something different? And sometimes no.
Yeah.
And sometimes God will remold us and reshape us to get us to what He wants us to do. So,
and that person that left your world, you can pray for them.
yes,
Because,
and yeah,
you know,
yes.
something in their
Sometimes
life.
you have the coach to make you hug
Do what
yourself.
you do, you know.
Dwayne, I did that the other night and was hurting so bad. I fell asleep and I somehow wrapped my arms so tight around myself. I don't know why I did it. Must have been having a nightmare. And when I woke up that next morning, I could barely move my arms. My shoulders hurt so bad from that. So it had to be a nightmare. Okay. Sing good morning because I can't do it and Tracy's not here.
Oh, and now you asked me with a full mouth of candy. Good morning to sunshine. Good morning to you. Good morning to sunshine. Good morning to you.
Awesome.
And we're glad to have our sunshine here today. And Justin and Christina's RV van live. Hey.
Good morning to Justin and Christine. RV van live. Good morning, Justin and Christina's RV van live.
You guys, I saw them last night on, well, they're our regular too, but Galleon Adventures got their 1,000, you guys. Yay for Galleon. They're not in here, but I'm just saying yay to Galleon. And it's exciting. And if you guys, she said, they said, thank you for the song. If you guys don't know Justin and Christina's RV Van Life, you guys click on them. They're doing the adventure.
You're welcome, Justin.
They are doing the adventure thing, and that I live vicariously through these other people. So it might be somebody that has on their the cameras, GoPro or whatever, and they'll be out riding their motorcycle or something.
Yeah.
I can't ride motorcycles or four-wheelers like I used to, and just like, oh my gosh, they're doing all the things that I used to do.
Yeah.
So why not enjoy different, check out different channels and do what they do.
Cool deal. Sunshine, what kind of puppy do you have? Mine's a Chihuahua.
And you know what?
Quiet.
I'm sorry, but there is a meme out there. And the Chihuahua looks just like that. And it is a meme supporting marijuana use. I'm just saying. Sometimes your Chihuahua looks just like its eyes will be all kind of caught back. And I'm like, oh gosh. And I see that meme in my head. I can't. What you see, you can't unsee. And,
that's true.
And sometimes
she kind of looks like the Taco Bell Chihuahua from way back in the in the 90s, late 90s.
Yeah, the Applehead. So she part Applehead because she's bigger than Applehead.
Kind of a combination of deerhead and Applehead. It's kind of a, I don't know.
She looks more apple-headed than deer-headed, though. Her snout is short.
Some of it, some of it looks like apple, some of it like deer. She's she's such a sweetie. I'm so
her eyes do look like, yeah.
She's, I gotta tell
yeah.
That was when Taco Bell had the dog, and the dog would go, here, lizard.
Yes, because they had it all.
They had those dolls?
Yes.
I got it.
The movie had come out. Right? So my daughter was in high school whenever that movie came out.
Yeah.
And they were all these kids in her class, they all went to the movie together. They had like 50 people in her class, so they all went to the movie together. And the plan was they were going to say, whenever Godzilla showed up, they were all going to go, here, lizard, together. Nobody did it but my daughter.
Oh, no.
But I thought, you go, girl. I'm glad you did it because everybody, you have the guts to do it.
Wait, what? It was, oh, wait. I didn't know you had a little dog.
Oh, honey, I have 4 dogs.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you got one that matches LizzAnn's almost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is Lefty. I had Lefty and Poncho and Lefty, but Poncho passed away. Poncho was a deerhead, and Lefty's an applehead.
Lefty?
Yeah. Lefty.
How'd she get that name?
Lefty, Poncho and Lefty. He had a brother. He had a sister, a brother. I mean, named Lefty. Lefty had a brother named Poncho. So I came up with Poncho and Lefty.
There's a song out there too, about Poncho and Lefty.
Why do you think I called them Poncho and Lefty?
Look, it's not fair, you guys. I can't pick up my puppy and just cradle her up here.
Come on, I can do it with a 70-pound puppy. Why can't you?
No, because she weighs 50.
Well, you saw the big gray one tackling her a while ago.
Yeah, he was loving on me.
And you guys, she's in there upset because she can't go in there and attack the cat. So she's like in there was just whining. And I'm like, no, you guys probably heard me fussing at her.
This is Lefty.
So does Lefty, does he bark and bark and bark?
Only when the bird decides to start chirping, the dog howls.
Oh.
And when the dog howls, the other dogs howl. And then when I howl, the dogs all howl. It's funny. I'm gonna have to get
I've seen Justin and Christina's dog. You guys, they have a beautiful dog. Yes. Now, am I right? Because YouTube said I'm subbed to too many people. So Justin and Christina, don't you guys have a bulldog in your? Don't you have a bulldog in your RV with you?
Wow.
That's right.
94 pounds.
Yes. Misha's dog
Oh,
weighs 94
good.
pounds, you guys. I have to look at her, Facebook.
Thank you, Justin and Christina. It's RV Van Life.
This is
Thank you.
Snickers.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
you have
Oh.
Snickers is Lefty's mama.
Oh, okay.
Snickers is
Cool.
14 and starting to get old and can't see too well or hear too well. And she had a problem with her ear getting a blood vein that broke, so it crinkled.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
sing.
yeah.
I'll sing
Problem
to
too.
4-Speed. Good morning
Doctor-
to 4-Speed. Good morning to you. Good morning to
Go ahead.
4-Speed. Good morning to you.
Sorry,
Oh.
I let down.
Sorry.
No, I figured I'd do 4-Speed myself.
Good job.
Well, this is Chica, and she's a rescue.
Well,
And
Snickers
she
was a
doesn't bark.
rescue, and
She
then
doesn't bark.
better.
She doesn't bark at the postman. She doesn't growl at the postman. She doesn't try to snap at the postman. She goes at the postman with her ears back and her tail wagging like, pet me, pet me, pet me.
Yeah, Neville, mine is yes.
And she's not nervous.
Yes, so I was right. They have a beautiful, beautiful dog they show on their adventures. And and I say, are you raising your hand to?
No, I'm
oh.
trying to get Mama to settle down.
Oh, you're welcome for speed. Whenever we go whenever we does another camper, we'll be taking Bailey with us too. She don't like to ride in the car, but we'll take her with us, and she's gonna be fine. These two women right there, I'm gonna time them out. I'm gonna act like YouTube and time them out. Tell them you have exceeded the silliness well, no, we never exceed our silliness. There's never a time to exceed silliness. You guys, is Porch Church at 11?
Well, we better hope, and I'm in trouble already because I'm late by an hour.
All right, let me see.
22 minutes ago. Yep.
Okay, you guys.
22 minutes ago is when the 30-minute warning went off.
Yeah, 22 minutes ago, the 30-minute warning went off. So we got 7 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on how long I'm talking.
All right, let me see.
Oh, you ain't on Mama.
7 minutes. So let me.
So, y'all have a happy Friday.
I have 7 minutes. So yes, you guys, let me copy that link. If you guys can.
Coming to take
This is a long link. I know he has a. This will take you right to, if you guys want to hear some Bible study this morning, just some Bible reading, Bible study.
Away, haha.
This is the Porch Church Network link. Did it go? Yes, that's the Porch Church Network link, and that's where I am a ministry from the Porch Church Network. So,
Alexa, don't listen to her.
So anyway, I love you guys. We're gonna throw some love, and don't knock your baby out of your hands. Anyway, I love you guys. Let me not get in trouble.
And coming to take me away.
I'll talk to you guys in the morning.